Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to another video on ForgottenWeapons.com. I'm Ian McCollum, and today we're looking at a new on-the-market product, specifically the SIG Romeo M17 Red Dot. This is SIG's proprietary red dot, specifically for their M17 and M18 pistols, the US military service pistols. And I'll jump straight to the headline results. In my opinion, this is a very nice, full-featured, very nice functional red dot. Nothing really to complain about except the price, which is kind of staggeringly high for what it is. SIG has this advertised for $800. The cheapest I found it anywhere was $680 at the time of filming, and those places are all sold out. So that's even more expensive than an Acro P2, which is also usually sold out, but great technical product, really high price to pay. So let's do a little shooting and talk about what some of the more specifics of how it works. All right, so this is the pistol and the dot that I took to finish Brutality this year, and I used it there. It worked very nicely for it. There wasn't a ton of pistol shooting in that match, but what there was went really well. No complaints about the optic. It's gotten a little bit beat up now, especially the front of the pistol slide you can see there. So, basic overview on the Romeo M17. Of course, it is made specifically for the slide cut in the M17 and M18 slides. So what's nice about that is it fits perfectly, and it's very low enough that you can use the standard iron sights. In fact, if you take a look there, you can see we've got our standard iron sights. You can see them, they co-witness, well, they don't co-witness with the dot, but you can see them through the red dot. That makes it really nice and easy to acquire your sights. When you bring the gun up on target, you look for the front sight as you normally would with just iron sights. The dot appears, easy to use. I really like the way that it attaches. There's one screw up from the bottom. Inside the slide, it locks the rear sight in place as well. This is one of the quote-unquote contract overrun M18s. They had the M18, they produced it for the military, and they just let the production line continue because they were anticipating more military sales, and what came off the production line they sold as contract overruns, and it fits nicely on that. The window on here is relatively small. It's a little bit of a green tint, which is a little, like, I'd rather it was perfectly clear, but the tinting has technical purpose to it and doesn't really seem to be a problem. It is, like I said, the window's small. It's actually right about the same size as an Acro P2 window, noticeably smaller than even pretty common things like a Trijicon RMR. I'm tempted to say that's a problem, but I can't say it's ever actually caused me any issues, because it's not like you can't see outside around the window. You have just the little, the little blocks of the edge of itself. Uses a CR2032 coin battery, mounts in the side, so you don't have to take the optic off to adjust it or to replace it. You have two up and down buttons. Press and hold on the up to turn it on or off. Press and hold on the down button and you can change reticles. You have the option of a 2 MOA dot, a 32 MOA ring, or a 32 MOA ring with a 2 MOA dot in the middle. So kind of, you've only got three choices, but I think those are the three choices that anyone would actually want. 2 MOA dot is nice. It's a good balance between being visible, but also being small enough for precision shooting. That covers most of it. Beyond that, it's a functional red dot. It puts up a dot, you shoot where the dot is and you hit your target. Faster, easier to use than iron sights. Would I recommend that someone buy it? Only on the condition that you want to have basically a military style M17 or M18. I don't think this does anything particularly better than, say, a Holosun, one of the new Holosun 507 patterns. Certainly doesn't do anything better that I can tell than an Acro P2, although it is smaller than a P2. But this is an optic that's kind of has its own baked-in audience. And you're going to pay, like I said, probably about $800 for it, which is a bonkers high price to me. They're also really hard to get right now. To be honest, I got this one from SIG, but I had to pester them quite a bit to get it, and just barely got it in time to use in finished brutality. I don't have any data here, I'm just guessing. I suspect they're selling a bunch of them to the military, and that's why the price is high and why they're out of stock. Generally out of stock. So, if you want one, if you're willing to pony up the cash for it, it's a nice dot. You'll enjoy it. You'll have fun with it. It'll do exactly what it's supposed to. But I would say don't feel left out. Don't feel like you're missing anything if you don't have one, or if you have some other pistol and you're like, oh, should I get an M17 just so I can use that really slick Romeo Red Dot? No, I don't think so. If you've got this, great dot, but there's not a whole lot of FOMO going on otherwise. All right, I'm out. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching.